Alright guys, we're on our way to go test this kayak out, so hopefully everything goes good. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake buying this kayak. I spent the last 3 days rigging it up, so let's wish for the best. Fingers crossed. We're like 8 miles away from the lake, so let's go. Alright guys, so we're here. I'm gonna show you the quick setup. Got my rope clipped on here because it comes with this little deal right here. Got it tied off right here. And this is the setup. I'm gonna try it without my electronics, but first I'm gonna do it with the electronics first. So got everything hooked up. I'll do an in-depth video on the whole entire thing, but that's the setup for now. So let's jump on the water. Huh? You're pulling it on, you're pulling it up. Oh, okay. I don't want you to mess the bottom. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I saw what happened. My rope got tangled up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? What is all that? Oh, it's a kayak. It's a kayak. It's like a skiff / kayak. So what the hell? This is my first time putting it on the water. I just finished rigging it up like the last 3 days. What's all that? Oh, so that's the motor in the back. Yeah. That gray part, that's a battery I have in there. This right here in the front, that other gray box, is my live scope, my transducer mount, my fish finder. Wow. Yes, sir. That is crazy, dude. Yes, sir. What is that? Oh, that's my camera. I do YouTube videos too. So. That's what I was. Yeah, yes, sir. I knew you were doing cameras. Yeah, yes, sir. That's a kite. I ain't never seen one like that. Yeah. We'll see if it floats today. That's like I said, this is the first time I'm putting it on the water. You didn't go in it? No, this is my first time. Well, I mean, I normally fish with it, but I'm saying this is a new one. And I just built it out, so it's the first time putting it in the water. So I'm hoping everything goes good. We'll see. That's cool, dude. So, yes, sir. I've never seen a motor like that. Yeah, that motor is like, it came out like 2 months ago from Garmin. And it has the, see the little foot pedals right here? Yeah. That's all wireless. So it works through a Bluetooth connection. That ain't good on water, huh? Well, no, it's fine. I've been using it for like the last 2 months and it's fine. Like, if I want to go left or right, I go left, I can just press it forward to go forward. Want to go back, I push it back. And it has a anchor lock, so I use the satellite to lock you and spot lock you in place. I don't have to drop an actual anchor. And I can do a head-in lock. It has autopilot and everything. It brakes. I'll watch you when you leave. Yes, sir. Well, I'm about to. Let me go park this truck. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this thing on the water, get it wet. Dang it, I should have brought my shoes. Put my boots on. Oh, well, I'll just put my cup here. My jacket here. I'm gonna put my phone. So what I'll do, step on this hatch. Put my jacket behind me for now. Oh, I'm getting it dirty. I guess let's see how it paddles. I need to turn my motor on too. It actually paddles pretty decent. Well, not really. Of course, I got like 60 pounds in the front, so. All right, let's drop this motor. I'm gonna push this thing back. I think it moved a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, okay. It shifted a little bit when I was driving. I want to test it out today for us, like. Okay, so it rocks a little bit, but that's to be expected with that plane and haul. Like I said, I'm not putting no electronics on right now until I get out of here a little bit deeper, because the water looked like it's maybe a little bit higher. It's kind of nasty out here today. You can see how brown this water is, but like the wind is actually pretty high. Let me see how high the wind is. Hey Siri, what's the wind speed? The wind is blowing at 10 miles an hour north, so 15 miles an hour gust. So oh, there's a little turtle. What was that noise? I'm gonna go right into the wind because the wind is actually blowing in my face. What is that noise? Something is hitting. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, that's that little rope in the front is hitting the kayak. I'm gonna try to keep this video as raw as possible. Like I'm trying to do minimum edits because I'm gonna try to put it out today. Today is Sunday, November 2nd. So let's go wide open, y'all. Okay, this is wide open. Wide open going into 10 miles an hour winds. I'm doing 4.2. Like I said, nice big weights. Let me get a little speedometer out here real quick. Now this thing is right. So now it's showing 4. Yeah, so getting my 4 miles an hour wide open going into the wind. And I mean the wind is nasty too, and the wakes are pretty decent too. So I wanted to test it exactly in this type of condition because later I'm going to Delcom to go fish, but Delcom has current. I want to test this in the actual lake. That way I can see my true speeds on what I'll actually get. I won't get my true speeds on the canal because either I'm going with the current or against the current. So I want to come test it in actual lake. So yeah, 4.3. All right, let's do a little turn to the right. Oh dang! It definitely turns pretty good too. Turns pretty good. All right, let's go with the wind. Okay, I'm still only getting 4.3. There's no way I'm only gonna get 4.3. I mean, it is like picking up some weight back there. Let me show you. Let me turn this camera around. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that. I may have to make some adjustments to my to the shaft, to the depth. Let's do a little bit more testing. I'm also test it without this electronics in here because I got about 50 to 60 pounds in the front. But I purposely did that way it could balance out because I didn't want to put my motor on inside the front hull. So my motor is kind of pushed further back. I can do one little quick test by making my motor or putting my battery closer to the back of my seat. But I think the weight is actually distributed pretty good. So I don't know if I need to do that. But I think the main thing I need to do is actually probably make adjustments to the depth of the motor right now. I think it's too deep. Let me take a look. Let me try to actually spin around. Let's see how spinning around actually works. This is my first time doing this in the boat. Oh wait, I should have my phone on my. The last thing I need is my phone to fall in. Hey, this is the first time I've done this ever. Okay, so let me turn around. Okay, a little bit of water coming in the back, but it's going right back out. So you can see that design is decent, I guess. Let me get my remote. Oh, this is a good test. I could use my remote to actually steer while I'm sitting backwards. Let me see. Turn my remote on. So I'm sitting backwards right now. I probably could almost make the adjustments while I'm in the kayak. This thing is definitely wide though. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if picking the motor up is gonna help you. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to really test that though. Let me go full blast. Let me lock my headed in too. That way I go in one direction. So I'm literally sitting backwards right now. See the front of the motor, front of the boat. I'm turning my camera around. I'm literally sitting there with my battery pack. I want to try to see if there was any cavitation. There's no cavitation, that's for sure. But I think the motor is too low in the water. I got my head in locked in one direction, so I should be going in one direction. See, head in lock. Doing 3.8. I got it on prop 20 now. Prop 20, and I'm doing 4.2. So let me do this. Let me stop this. I'm gonna put it in anchor lock. Let me clip this camera back on my life jacket. I'm just wondering if I move this, I'm gonna take these things off. I'm gonna try to pull the motor closer to the back of my seat. I just want to see if that does anything for speed. I knew that the speed was not gonna be good on. I knew the speed wasn't gonna be fast with the Garmin motor, but I get a little bit faster speed with my Bonafide, so we'll see. But again, this is my first time out here. I'm testing, so I'm not judging it yet. I'm not judging it yet. Water's coming in on the back, but of course my weight is in the back. So what I want to do is actually unclip this and pull this battery this way. I probably should have pull the battery to me. I kind of really want the battery in the back, but if I have to put the battery right behind my seat, that's fine too. But we'll see how the speed actually works. So I'm gonna stay backwards right now, and I'll test it to see if the speed increase. Then I'll turn around, but keep this thing right behind my seat too. Because right now my weight is actually shifting to the back. So let's see. Take anchor lock off. I don't want to be doing 20 miles, prop 20. Let me turn this to 5. Turn the prop on. And I want to actually go in that direction. So let me turn this motor around. Oh, I need to take my head and lock off. Oof. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do head and lock. So I'm going in one direction. I'm on prop speed 15. Let me raise it up some more to 17. Actually, to 20. Let's see what I get. Well, I wake that thing is pushing. That motor is moving, boy. Still doing the same speed though, so I don't think that's doing anything. I'm gonna do. I'm not even attempting to even use my MK300 on here. I'm not even gonna test it because I'm gonna see all the speed I get, and then I'm gonna be like, oh man, I want to put this motor on, but I refuse because I love this Garmin motor. Like I said, conditions are actually pretty nasty out here. Like the wind is blowing like crazy. You can look at my shirt and see the wind. All right, so let me stop now. 4.3. Let me actually try to, I'm gonna try to stand up right here, then I'll try to swing around, turn my chair around, and try to see if I can walk without falling. This is gonna be this could be a stability test too, so let me try that. If I fall, I'm not keeping it in the video. I already fell a couple weeks ago. I don't need to be falling again. Okay. So I'm standing in the very back of the boat. I've never done this on a kayak before, ever. So that's a good sign, I guess. I need to back this up a little bit so I can turn this around. All right. Put the seat down. Now this thing is kind of rocky. It's kind of, I would say that my bona fide, well, nope. I can't even say that. I was about to say, I feel like my bona fide is more stable, but that's not true because I could never get on the back of my bona fide like this. So that would be an inaccurate statement. So let me get in the front. Obviously, you gotta have some good balance, right? You don't want to do this stuff and not have good balance. So what I'm gonna do now, I didn't even put it in spot lock. I was just kind of drifting while I was moving. So let me pull this battery towards me. So I still can swivel like that. I don't think this is gonna do any good, but I kind of want the battery towards the back though. Have my cooler right behind me. That way if I'm fishing, I can kind of swivel and just open the cooler and drop it in there. Drop the fish in there, the fish that I don't catch. But people get that joke. People who watch my live stream will get that joke. They always making fun of me because it takes me forever to catch fish, but I eventually catch fish. All right, so we got the battery. Shifted. So now let's try it now. See what kind of speeds we get now. Wide open, on into the wind. Still getting 4.4. Getting a tad bit faster. All right, let me spot lock right quick. And let me turn on my electronics since I got it. So I'm gonna turn that on. I mean, I'm definitely keeping this motor on here though. I'm not switching. Y'all can see the water's beating up on the kayak pretty good because I sprayed some ceramic sealer on here. So you can see all the all the water beads all over it. I sprayed some water sealer. I noticed that actually helped me clean the kayak, especially when you get that old nasty haul line, especially the spots where I go fishing at. They have a bunch of crap in the water, and every time you leave with a nasty little line, what a water line is. All right, standing up right now. Testing. Oh, let me turn my back camera. Let me stand up. So obviously I can never do this in any of my kayaks. Just turn around like I just did. So, like I said, I don't feel like it's like the most stable kayak I've ever been in. I still think my bona fide is more stable, but again, I only stand up in my bona fide facing forward. I never really turn around like this. I do turn around, but it's like me like holding on to everything, not actually just turning around like this. Like I've never done that in my bona fide ever, because there's no room to do it. But this is the reason why I wanted this kayak, because I love this open concept. So let me try to put my weight towards the front. Okay, actually. So actually what I just did was I shifted my weight to the front. Now I'm actually getting 4.5. So I wonder if having that battery in the front, which I don't want to do, would actually help. So if I take that out, I may get less speed. See, I shifted back. Now I'm hitting 450. No, it's kind of shifting back and forth. What I'll do is I'll go make 2 adjustments. I'm gonna go lift the motor up some. I need to put my dang on. I need to just go get my boots so I can step in the water and turn this thing around. That's what I need to do. I need to be in the water to see exactly where my motor shaft needs to be.
Watch your boots.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like,
Oh, that's what you gotta do. That. What the hell?
yeah.
They probably get you on a pickup now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna try to make some adjustments.
The higher, I think, the higher that does this.
Yeah. So I'll see how that does. I think it was too deep because I had it set up for my other kayak. Other kayak set up higher in the water, so I needed it a little bit lower. Right. This one sits a little bit. This one sits different, so we'll see. Let me try to do this while I'm standing up. All right, let's hold it straight. I feel so tall. I'm only 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. Let's go to the right. Taking me to the right. This is what I talk about when I'm talking about features. All right, let's hit turbo speed. Hold on, let me put it straight. Hit turbo speed. You gotta double tap it. 1, 2. Ooh. So I'm doing 4.5 miles, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7 actually, with me standing up, and I'm fine. And like I said, 10 miles an hour winds coming from the north, and I'm standing up, wide open, 4.7. That's funny, I get more speed standing up. Oh, it's because the front of my thing is, my weight is more towards the front. Let me see. So I'm literally walking right now towards the front while this thing is wide open. Maybe I can mess with my trim. Right now I'm getting 4.60, 4.60, 4.70. So not quite 5, but close to 5 miles an hour. All right, let me turn it off. Walk backwards. Yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely stable. Let me see, where will it flip at? I'll see where will it flip. I ain't trying to test that. Oh, let me turn this motor off. Oh, the motor was still on and I was doing that at 11, prop speed 11. All right, so let me go to the right. Okay, definitely solid. Okay. Can we jump in here? Can we jump in here? I just threw my camera around. I need to make some adjustments to my camera on where I'm mounted at, because that spot is not working. But yeah, we can jump on this kayak. It's fine. I only got like a 2-inch vertical though. Wait, one more jump. You ready? Let's go. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's stable. Tilting this way. I think you will fall out the boat before the boat flip over. It's so wide. But right here, yeah, I don't want to flip, especially since I don't have my battery stuff tied down. So yeah, I think it's decent. I was gonna do a test without my electronics in the front, but I don't know what good that's gonna do me, because it's not like I'm, well, I guess if I go marsh fishing, I would probably not take all this. But so far my impressions are, I like it. It's not a super wet ride with the motor I have, obviously, because I'm only going like 4.5, so it's not a wet ride, and the wind is actually pretty high today. Spot lock actually works good on here. It's super stable. So far, I don't think I have any complaints. Not as of yet. Now there is some cons that I can talk about later, but other than that, man, we're good. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna actually go load it back up and actually go fish this canal in Delcom. So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Talk to you on the next video. Peace. All right, she ran pretty decent. I think I still could do some more work on like the trim and stuff, but ran pretty good. So, first time getting her wet. That sounded weird. First time putting it in the water, and I think we're good to go. See, I raised the motor up a little bit, the shaft. I raised it up a little bit, but yeah, it actually did pretty good, y'all. So let me get this thing strapped up. Now I'm going fishing at a different place.